Sound on.
Sound on. Picture on? No. You know what? No picture for anybody.
What?
Alright, here's a picture.
Oh. Hello.
Your hair looks much nicer than mine right now.
Thank you. I was not expecting the camera to be in the different place. This is weird.
Oh yeah, you're right. I should move it again. I was talking to the viewers. Their hair looks nice.
Ah.
Should I move the camera?
What?
I just
Yes,
want
it's weird.
to move the camera.
Hey, okay, Turtle.
There you go.
Hey, monkey.
How's that?
Your hair is
Welcome to the stream, everybody. We're going to play Nancy Drew.
Ideally...
We haven't streamed since the last time we played Nancy Drew. We didn't stream all week. We've been busy.
Busy and slack and sad about things.
Oh, no. We've been happy about things.
I mean, look, this week was no last week. What's happening?
But yeah, so, welcome to some... Oh, it's a puppy. Welcome to Nancy Drew. I reckon we can't have much of Deadly Device to go, right?
You would think not.
I'm assuming we'll finish it in 20 minutes and then have to start another one.
Yeah, we've got the next one, I think, teed up and ready to go if we
ready
need
to go.
it.
Mostly ready to go.
But in the meantime, we should warm up.
We should warm up.
Do you have your phone?
I do have my phone. Am I running the quiz? I'm running the quiz,
have
everybody. Haha, look at this. I'm running the quiz.
So once again, we only get so many free reads now per device. So we're up to Billy's phone. FM.
Quizzes. Now we only read this quiz for these streams. Can we make it a business expense and buy the bloody quiz?
When something's a business expense, you still have to pay for it.
No, you don't. Once something's a business expense, it's free. That's how business works. Alright, everybody ready? I need answers from people.
You're not on the page yet.
Yes, I am. What?
You gotta click on it.
I clicked on it so many times. Okay, here we go.
Answer this question.
Just what? There it is. It didn't load. It didn't load the quiz, but now it has. In the Hogwarts novels. That's not what it says. It says in the Harry Potter novels.
Oh!
Okay, it says in the Harry Potter novels, what is the name of Hogwarts' headmaster?
Oh, okay.
But I very much read it as in the Hogwarts novels, what is the name of Harry Potter's headmaster? And I was going to make a joke about, well, I'm pretty sure he's everybody's headmaster. They don't get their own headmaster.
I would disagree, because that says who's the Hogwarts headmaster, but it doesn't specify in what time frame. If you said who was Harry Potter's headmaster, it narrows it down a lot more.
That is true. Well, no, but... Oh, yeah, good point. So in the Harry Potter novels, what is the name of Hogwarts' headmaster?
I mean, for most of it, you're dealing with Albus Dumbledore.
Yeah, but that's not a full answer.
No. Okay, so you've got Armando Dippet.
Who the hell's Armando Dippet?
He was the headmaster 50 years ago when Tom Riddle was at school.
Armando Dippet? Get out of here.
I thought it was Albus Percival Wulfric, Brian Dumbledore.
Ooh, you got called out, monkey.
Well, I don't know. I just thought. I thought it was the other way around.
If the person who's remembering the name I've already forgotten...
Oh, come on.
Albrecht Woodard. What was his name?
Armando Dippet.
Armando Dippet. Then you're going to know the order.
Yeah, okay. And then you've got the little things, like McGonagall temporarily being there.
Sure.
Like, super briefly, or after he dies.
Yeah.
You've got things like after he leaves, I believe Umbridge takes control, like, acting as it a little bit. Snape gets to be it in Book 7. There's plenty.
It's just Albus Dumbledore, you're all wrong. Prince Edward Island is home to which fictional red-headed heroine?
Canada Girl.
Canada Girl.
That's Anna Green Gables, right?
I'm assuming it's Anne of Green Gables. Oh, wait. Or is it Pippi Longstockings?
She's European, isn't she?
Her name is Pippi Longstockings. Okay, yeah, it must be Anna Green Gables. Yep, Anna Green Gables.
The Canadian one.
Who is writer Kerry Greenwood's aristocratic Melbourne private detective?
Oh, I know Kerry Greenwood. I'm not going to remember it at all.
Who's an aristocratic Melbourne private detective?
I don't...
Is it Miss Fisher?
She did do the Miss Fishers.
Well, that's what I was thinking, but is Miss Fisher
that's fair.
aristocratic?
I mean, it is a little weird, isn't it? But I wouldn't describe anything about Melbourne to be aristocratic.
It's Franny Fisher.
Lady Franny Fisher.
I didn't know she was a lady. So, okay, if you don't know who Franny Fisher is, then you should go and watch the Australian TV series. And we still got to watch that movie. We never watched the movie. Of what is it called? Miss
Franny's Murder. Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries.
Watch them. They're great. They're set in like the 30s in Melbourne. They're set in Melbourne in like the early 1900s.
Trying to put it in war context.
And she solves lots of murder mysteries, and she's a cool. Picture if you took Xena, but you made her a detective, and also. No, that's it. Done.
That's fair.
If you put Xena and made her a detective in the 20s. So there you go. Okay.
Okay, what's next?
Jem and Scout Finch are child characters in which novel?
Cool. To Kill Them MK Bird.
Yes. I'm just saying, Miss Fisher has both a romance with a male character and really big gay energy at the same time. I'm just saying.
That's fair. And that romance is understated. It's implied.
It is implied.
For the most part. I don't know much about her romantic history and how much that's gone into in the show. I can't remember.
Yeah,
Enough about the ongoing story.
What did Malcolm Turnbull call his 2020 autobiography?
No idea.
Did he write... Who read that? Who cares about Malcolm Turnbull anymore?
No idea.
A Bigger Picture.
Of course.
Cool. What's up with these sleuths? Who created the fictional sleuth Father Brown?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. Does anyone know who created the fictional sleuth Father Brown?
I don't know who Father Brown is.
He's this guy.
Oh, yeah, that's a...
He's that guy. Look, it's Father Brown.
I've watched...
Father Brown, Father Brown.
I've watched a show, one episode, where the detective was priest, vicar, something or other. He's Mr. Weasley?
Oh, yeah.
That's definitely not the one that I've seen.
I think you're right.
Why are there multiple detective reverends?
So who's Father Brown? Who created Father Brown?
Chesterton, we've got to guess.
Yes, G.K. Chesterton.
Anya.
In honour of James Joyce's Ulysses, on which date is Bloomsday celebrated in Dublin?
Oh, today? Is it today?
Yeah, what's the date today?
17th of January.
It must be the 17th of January. No, it's the 16th of June.
Great.
It's just a day. Okay, there you go.
I'm sure that's relevant to people who know James Joyce better.
Or do you like Ulysses or Ulysses?
I think I'm.
Just don't think about it. Just say it now.
No.
Tell me a story and put a character called Ulysses in there, and then tell me how you say his name. Just say it. Just go.
No, it depends, because I think off the top of my head I want to say Ulysses, but I know that I say Ulysses S. Grant.
Right, Ulysses S. Grant. Ulysses S. Grant. Which famous long-distance passenger train is featured in the title of an Agatha Christie
Oh, sure,
novel?
but that's a medium. Why is this all sleuthy today?
I don't know. They're obsessed with sleuths. It's to solve this murder quiz.
Theme.
But I have a question. Is there a separate answer to this?
The blue train.
Is the blue train a real train?
I don't know.
And was that ever a novel, or was that just the short story?
See, no, I've got both. The version that's in the short story book and the real full-length one. It's weird. I don't know why that one's medium. That seems to be the easiest so far, especially if you're going to go for a murder mystery themed quiz.
Yeah, right. The fictional character George Smiley...
It was the Orient Express.
The fictional character George Smiley, who may or may not have been a detective, we'll have no idea, was created by which writer? This is all just literature. Is it just literature themed?
Is that a Chandler?
Is that... Okay, cool. Yeah, look at this. It's a literature themed quiz is what we got. We've got Harry Potter, Anne of Green Gables. We've got Miss Fisher Murder Mysteries. We've got To Kill a Mockingbird. We have a book by Malcolm Turnbull. We've got a fictional sleuth,
Yeah, that's fair.
Ulysses, Agatha Christie.
Whoever wrote it just mostly knows about crime fiction.
Yeah. That's just it's just about books, but they're the only books they read. So now we've got George Smiley was created by which character? I have no idea who George Smiley is.
I know the name, but I'm quite bad if I haven't read the book.
John le Carre.
Yeah.
Is that what we're thinking? Yeah, John le Carre.
Good work, Jim.
And in which city are Ian Rankin's Inspector Rebus novels mostly set?
Yeah, I've never read Inspector Rebus either.
What's a city that could also be a Rebus?
All of them.
True.
I don't know, Paris.
Edinburgh. Glasgow.
So close.
You fool. Edinburgh. Kate Grenville's book, A Room Made of Leaves, is the imagined memoir of whom?
Oh my god.
Alright, you know what I'm going to say?
What?
I'm going to say, because we've got no real guess, I'm going to say it's the imagined memoir. I'm saying it's fan fiction.
Sure.
And it's Jane in Tarzan.
Oh god, okay.
She'd have a room made of leaves.
I don't know.
It's Elizabeth MacArthur. I don't know who Elizabeth MacArthur is.
Oh, no, neither do I. Sounds Australian.
Do you? Let's Google Elizabeth.
Google.
You Google Elizabeth MacArthur while I say, which 1996 novel by Chuck Palahniuk was adapted into a film starring Brad Pitt and Edward Norton? Now, how is that a hard question? I don't think this person was briefed on how to write this quiz. I think they just did them in order and have not organised them by difficulty. Because that's an incredibly famous film, the only film with Brad Pitt and Edward Norton in it, right? And the only thing that Chuck Palahniuk wrote that anybody knows.
Well, yeah, more or less. Elizabeth MacArthur was an Anglo-Australian pastoralist and merchant and wife of John MacArthur.
Okay.
That's Wikipedia.
Now that the camera is back up at this angle, you can all see my tea as I drink it. Whereas before, you wouldn't have been able to. You wouldn't have known what I was drinking. I suppose now you might think it's coffee. Right?
Are we finished? Or is
Oh, no, there's still a bit more. I was just drinking tea. Jane Harper's recent novel, The Survivors, is set in which fictional seaside town?
No idea, never heard of it.
I mean, it's fictional, so you can't guess it unless you know it. So does anyone know anything about Jane Harper's recent novel, The Survivors? Because I sure don't.
I don't know who that is.
Well, if you were to make up a seaside town, what would you call it?
Portside.
Portside? I'm going with Ocean View. And it is Evelyn Bay. Which 1887 detective story by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle marked the first appearance of Sherlock Holmes?
Ooh, is that Sign of Four?
That's
the only one I
yeah,
can
I think
name.
it's a Sign of Four.
Ah, wrong one.
Oh, we're so dumb. We're so dumb.
I mean, I wouldn't have been able to call that one.
It's A Study in Scarlet. Also, hi, Jim. Congratulations.
Jim got John le Carre.
Oh, really? I didn't notice. I thought that was Eric Sutherland.
I said thanks, Jim. Or
I
good
didn't.
work, Jim.
Congratulations on your new show, Jim. Being all talented and stuff and doing it. Have you seen anything you've got on your show?
No, what?
It is,
Finish the quiz.
Alright, we'll finish the quiz and then we'll talk about Jim. We don't need to talk about Jim. What is the name of the female chess prodigy in the 1983 novel The Queen's Gambit?
For God's sake, we got a question last week where we just had to say The Queen's Gambit. And
now
then
it's,
I said, oh, thank God, I thought we had to name the character.
Yeah, and it's not Anya.
I still haven't learned it.
That's the actor. Anyone got the name of... Has anyone seen The Queen's Gambit?
Anyone watched it and paid attention to character names?
Anyone like, oh yeah, in Queen's Gambit, good old Anya Taylor-Joy. She plays this character. Is that you? If that's you, put it in the chat.
I don't even know what nationality the person was.
No, American?
I don't know.
I got no idea. The character's name, though, in the real person, I think. Is it a real person?
Yeah, I think so.
Is Beth Harmon.
I mean, I'm not certain.
Beth Harmon.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, Jim, isn't it? You can watch a show like that and then go, yeah, I watched that. I enjoyed that.
You see, that's
I don't know who they were.
It's a sign of bad writing, because everyone knows that all good writers should have a scene every episode where the character says, I'm going to do this, or my name isn't Beth Harmon. Yeah, that's how you get across character, and that's how you set up stage. Yeah, Jim's got a new show where they're very on brand, being a museum director and collecting stories. It's a whole thing. It's a live show. We can't see it.
Oh, okay.
We're barred from seeing it.
I see.
Because of because of all of our cases.
Sure.
We've missed out on our
There's a
Trans-Tasman
Wellington Fringe?
bubble.
I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, for all of you Kiwis.
So if you can get to
who
Wellington,
can do that.
go to the Griffin Theatre.
Alright.
Give me my headphones.
They're not even plugged in.
Yeah, that's why I want them, so I can plug them in.
So presumably all our sound settings should be fine.
My brother is currently in a Shakespeare theatre production, which we should go see. Why don't we go see that?
I'm afraid because I'm too much of a Shakespeare purist, and
But it's
you know,
still
like
Shakespeare.
yeah, but like so many things with Shakespeare, they're doing like a gimmick Shakespeare.
Yeah, so
to
they each learn.
comedy it up a bit
Everybody
more.
learns 2 parts, and then they flip a coin on the day to decide which part they're going to do.
And I don't understand it, and I'm afraid of it, and therefore I'm afraid to see it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. We've had one case today in our state.
Oh, do we have 1 case?
Yeah.
Damn. It had 0 cases yesterday.
No, not yesterday, but the 2 days before, the
Oh,
day
okay.
before and the day before.
Yeah.
You know
I
what?
don't have time. I don't have an understanding of time. But yeah, so
I didn't actually check
Stop.
today. I was thinking of yesterday.
we're gonna play some Nancy Drew, everybody.
That said, we're currently undergoing the very complicated problem of bringing in tennis people for the Australian Open. And the planes have COVID in them. There are multiple confirmed cases that they are bringing into Melbourne on their planes. So the tennis players are all being forced to never leave their hotel rooms because they're all possibly infected. And then they're all very unhappy about that because it means that they can't practice their tennis. It's stupid. Everything about it is bad.
But yes, overall, we're doing quite well.
Yeah. Alright, let's finish this game.
I'm gonna put you guys over there.
6 new locally acquired cases today.
What? Is that just tennis players?
No, they're not coming into New South Wales.
What happened?
What happened?
What happened to our 6? Where did we get 6 cases from? And we don't need to talk about COVID on stream. I mean, we can, but we don't have to. Beep.
They are all close contacts of the Western Sydney case reported yesterday.
Okay, at least we know.
Okay, so they found one local one yesterday and then tested all of their family.
Okay, that makes sense.
That one.
That one. Oh, wait. It's going to be too loud.
Oh, okay.
All right. Your county. God.
I'm so sorry.
And it's just so... Oh, man. It's terrible. And it's like... Such a feeling of, like, powerlessness.
Ridiculous. And then yesterday, while in the recording that I was doing, I had to try to make the sound of a vacuum seal opening. What is that sound?
A vacuum seal opening
Yeah.
is...
That's pretty good, but it was a slow one.
That's how you do it. All right.
Experimenting on you and Ashley.
Ah,
Oh, that's a big county.
that's a big county.
Yeah, what I would describe as our county, if we had an equivalent, is 250,000.
Yeah, Danny, why didn't you just type "foie" into the chat? That's how you make the sound. All right.
Yeah, what if it's a more long form one, like opening a big door that hasn't been opened for a while? Pre-death.
That's a hard sound
That's
to make.
probably accurate. There's a lot of poison gases coming out of the door.
All right, what the heck
What
are
are
we
we
doing?
doing? What was the save file called?
Dumb. It was called
Oh,
Dumb.
for God's sake.
Find out who really killed Nico.
Haven't done that.
Find out what Mason was in the lab after hours.
That's done.
Oh, okay, we did that. Do you remember why? I can't remember. The note in Gray's lockbox.
Yeah.
Who's
Oh.
Gray?
The security man. But we also, we got some new binary.
Oh,
Where's my
did we?
notebook?
Did we get new binary?
We got a new binary thing and we don't know what to do with it.
I don't remember this at all. What are we doing? Has anyone been watching this this game?
I think we just needed. We were at a point where we needed to just go around and talk to people.
All right.
What's up?
So we left it here.
I think there may be something weird about the security video from the night of the
There
murder.
we go.
Could you take a look?
Why did I bring the tablet? I meant to bring my notebook.
Could you take a look at it with
I
me?
think there may be something
gonna
weird
destroy
about the
it.
security video from the
she's
night
great.
of the murder.
We had
Could
a
you take a
puzzle
look
to
at
do?
it with me?
Yes. This track is something Nico had me add, so the security video
There we
could
go.
also do double duty as a data set. He liked tracking the ebb and flow of the electrical current throughout the year. It meant something to him. I've heard that
Oh
theoretically.
no, this
we
looks like the computer
could-
code stuff.
Wait,
What?
right there. And
Or
there.
not.
Let me get a closer look.
She's seeing the
It's
code.
true. There are breaks in the signature. This video was tampered with. Someone followed Nico into that lab and edited
I
themselves
mean,
out of the tape.
I
I'm
assume
pulling
that
this off the
it's
network
Ellie
before.
because we know that she has
What
computer
just
code on her
happened?
computer, so she knows what
Footage
she's
must have
doing.
been flagged. Whoever killed Nico
Oh, no.
knows what we just saw.
Where are you going?
Anywhere but here. If you're smart.
Okay, this game's
you
gonna
do
be over
the
in 2
same.
seconds.
Oh, we were here.
Good stuff.
Security breach in Tesla Coil Lab. Warning.
Oh no. Get to the lab. Go to the lab. Be the security
Alright.
breach you want to see in the world.
What are you doing?
Oh, Mason.
Mason.
What are you doing here?
Let's go
I was
upstairs and
going to
zap him.
ask you the same
This
thing.
sounds like Hermes.
This might come as a shock, but no one wants you lurking around here.
Maybe.
Why don't you just leave me to my work?
I'm not lurking. What's that?
Wait! Wait, stop! Someone's activated the machine! You have to shut it all down! Please, hurry!
How do I do that?
I need to find a way to turn
Oh, this
off
thing.
all of the power.
Okay.
Oh. This is fun. Yay.
There. Got
Good job.
it.
Got it.
Thank you! I appreciate that!
Who could have turned that on?
No clue! Look, maybe we can keep this between ourselves, okay?
Wait, this wasn't the big ending?
What are you doing,
What are you doing?
Nancy?
Oh,
We should have a
hey. I want to say Victor?
Nice job.
Should.
You saved me some paperwork
Jacket
back
is
there.
odd.
It's unfortunate that we couldn't be meeting under better circumstances.
There's a key we
It
gotta
wasn't
steal.
exactly fair of me to ask you to take on such a large task. It looks like your ride is going to be a little late. Get settled in the lounge and please don't touch anything.
He's a murderer. What are you
I'm
talking
going
about?
to need all of your passes and keys.
No. No.
Where did you even get this? No, I
That's
don't
the
even
only
want
one
to
we
know.
gave him.
What's going to happen next?
Snow clears, you leave. I leave, hire a professional next time. Killer gets
I don't
found,
understand. Is
killer
he
goes
saying
to
we
jail.
did what we were supposed to or we didn't?
I think he's firing us for no reason.
But didn't he say...
I'm very confused.
So, what's your next step with the investigation?
I'm sorry if I've been anything but crystal clear. I want you off this case. Completely. You've caused enough
I've
trouble
caused
here.
no trouble. Name one piece of trouble I've
Goodbye.
caused. I'm stealing that. No. Ah, this ain't
Oh
good.
yeah, we still haven't used the pigeon.
Don't touch that.
His name is Victor. Hey, what a win.
Don't touch that.
I can't do this with Victor here.
Then let's kill Victor. Come on, Nancy. Alright, let's pull this file up. Oh, it doesn't even care.
Alright, shall we go? I guess we go into our lounge.
Yeah, we never use this hot plate either. There's so much we haven't done in this game.
Should we go to sleep?
Stop the madness. Maybe let's go see if we can talk to people.
Okay.
Let's stay in this investigation. Oh, he's not in here. Is
Not usually.
It's locked.
he? It's locked. No. Alright, here we go. Here we go.
My instinct is to go to sleep.
Well, that's always your instinct. If everybody just went to sleep all the time, how would they have ever built the Great Wall? Think about it.
Did you hear? A snowstorm of gloriously epic proportions is bearing down on us. I might get to break out the snowmobile. Or we
Relevant?
might get snowed in like last time.
I need a new
okay.
key card. Can you help?
Well, sorta. Here, this should do the trick.
Robert Kilpatrick. Is this anyone we know?
Her name's Ryan.
Oh, Ryan Kilpatrick.
Thanks. What happens if a big storm hits?
Then we're stuck.
Is there any way into town?
Is the risk of
You could
snowstorm
use the
being a thing?
snowmobiles.
No, just suddenly is.
Are for
Or are we just gonna have a
emergencies only.
snowmobile chase at the
Oh,
end?
we're gonna have a
Write
snowmobile
off
chase.
as
I'm so
emergencies
excited.
in order to ride them.
Another one.
I need your help distracting Victor.
I've got just the thing.
If she
What
doesn't give
is
me the
it?
cat, I'm gonna be
Listen.
so mad. Why?
That is awful.
That is awful.
I know! Victor hates it. Like, mega super hates it to
Yeah, and we
infinity.
didn't love it
if
in
I
White
leave
Wolf.
this thing running for more than a second, he'll be yelling at me to turn it off.
Perfect.
But Nancy, I also hate it. And I hate getting yelled at by Victor. So whatever you need to do, please do it quickly. Okay, I'll give you a minute and then I'll let her rip.
Oh, wow, how loud
okay.
is it?
Oh my gosh. Downstairs, I guess. Whee! I'm scared. Should we save?
Probably. You're gonna call it wee.
I'm gonna call it hate it. Juggs is literally giving us an actual minute.
I'm not sure. It's possible. Or maybe we have to go in there.
Oh, whoa,
Or not.
whoa.
Sorry. I need to adjust my seat and I kicked him. Where's that key? Open that cupboard.
Okay. Oh no, I wanna... Oh, what do I do? How do I get that fingerprint?
I didn't know that we were after fingerprints.
Don't we know how we get... Oh, oh no. Oh, I want that fingerprint. I need sticky tape. Oh.
I don't know. Can we just stuff it in our evidence bag or something?
We can't interact with it.
What do you mean we can't interact with it?
What do you mean we can stuff in our
Oh,
evidence?
no, sorry. I meant, like, was there anything? What about the light?
The
Did we
light?
use that? Yeah, our little UV light that we got there. Second last thing. We never used that, did we?
No.
We got some weird message about looking under the Tesla coil or something.
I want these fingerprints.
Did you click near the bottom of it if you zoomed out? When you zoomed out?
Oh
No.
no.
What?
Okay, maybe
Is there
we just
something
did
else
that.
on the desk?
Or maybe we're meant to have something from some other conversation that we didn't have. Oh. Alright, if we can do anything.
That's annoying. What you doing?
I have no idea. Nothing.
Well, if you said you wanted to talk to other people, maybe.
Maybe I can go talk to Mason Verde.
I am.
I mean, yeah, I was possibly going to do it too. I was just looking around the lab to see if there's anything in there.
Read the Tesla book again.
This is silly. What the heck just happened? Like Mason, like there was an intruder in the lab, and then Mason was in the lab, and then someone's gonna kill us all, and then we stopped them killing us all by turning the power off,
And got
then
fired.
Victor came back, and he's like, "You're causing too much trouble. You're fired." And now there's fingerprints that might mean something on a small device. I'm incredibly confused.
So,
Maybe he'll tell
what
us what
exactly happened with you and the coil?
I miscalculated.
Why were you in there?
You saved my life. I thank you. That's it. Conversation over.
God, what a butt.
Any word on the storm?
So
It's gonna be
unhelpful.
bad.
What is this
I'd
storm?
get out of here before we get snowed in. I know I'm going to.
Bye.
Goodbye.
This is just so...
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah, maybe now we have to wait until night.
Yeah, let's just wait till night. Maybe that's a thing.
But then we won't be able to...
No. Maybe Victor's just not there at night. I'm just incredibly confused. Oh wait, no, we can get back in the lab now.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's locked.
Oh.
Okay. The eagle has left the net. Yeah, we know. What do you?
What?
Was that saying he's now back in his office and he can see us
No, that doesn't
Doing-
seem to make any sense.
doing crimes?
That means he's back in his office.
The nest was her room, I guess.
I don't think that's how that code works.
No.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe now we should inspect the coil without black light. I don't remember what exactly we're supposed to be looking at with it.
No.
Oh, why can we look here?
Yeah, it's just turning around the way we came in.
Do we have anything in our notes or documents or anything about what that was to refresh memory?
I have no idea what you're talking about, sorry. What was?
Yeah, that.
Illuminate a black light under the glow. Aha!
What? What just happened?
It's glowing for some reason. Because there's the Tesla coil going, I think.
This has to lead to whatever Nico was hiding.
Okay. Enter the hex. Alright, we solved it.
Okay. Sure. We got a new trivia
Biometric
question.
fingerprint scanner. This could
we-
be a challenge.
Okay, so now we're gonna be allowed
So
to
now we
go
need the
and
fingerprint.
get some sticky tape and stuff.
Yeah. Solve this murder-based trivia. What is a piece of solve this murder trivia? What's some slain singer trivia?
I was gonna go with one that I assume I said at some point during the last arc, which was Maggie was a junior Olympian in what event?
Oh, Maggie was a junior Olympian in what event? Alright, so now we
I
need to...
assume I said it somewhere. Because I've definitely got it in my notes.
Now, this book had something about... No, not Battle of Cunts. Wasn't there a book somewhere about fingerprints?
There was about making a fake finger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where is that?
sure.
Mason's office?
Might have been Mason's office.
Photolithography lab?
No.
Alright, let's say it's in Mason's office. So let's wait until night time and
It
check
wasn't
that.
gymnastics. Oh no, bug got in.
I know.
I can hear it, but I can't see it.
God, that's an incredibly loud bug.
Yeah. Oh well. I'll usher it out when I can see it. I mean, it's clearly just a fly.
Yeah, I suppose. Wait, am I up or down? I'm down. Do we need to sleep or can we steal from his office now? No, he'll be in his office.
I think we should get some sticky tape. And I don't know, we might just need to make
Okay, we got
Ryan
sticky
use the
tape now.
thing again.
We might. Okay, well let's do that. Let's get the fingerprint.
Cool. Trenton was the swimmer. Maggie was something else. Again, I have no idea.
I have a
like,
guess, but because I can't remember, but I have a guess.
Yeah?
But I won't say it because
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fine.
I could be right.
You could whisper it to me. No.
Okay, I'm wrong. I was gonna say pole vault, and she's not. just felt right, you know? Maggie, the
Hi.
pole vaulter.
Maybe I didn't say it. Why would I want...
We probably need him for the fingerprint.
Sure, why
Is
not?
there anything
We're gonna
I can
melt
do
the
to convince
gummy
you to
in the
give me some
beaker.
of your
We're gonna melt gummy bears in a beaker,
Oh.
put them with the thing.
Victor is
That's
candy.
yeah.
Okay, so we're
Okay.
gonna take the
Liberate
fingerprint,
his
melt the
sugar
gummy
stash,
bears,
and bring it
and
to
then
me.
attach the fingerprint to the gummy
Something
bear.
like that. Something stupid like that.
Not Polo. It was a very normal thing.
Victor is a candy hoarder. Liberate his sugar stash and bring it to me.
Yeah, we know. Alright, fine. Distract Victor again.
I'm
we'll play
sorry to ask
Simon
again,
frickin'
but
Says again.
can you distract Victor for
We'll
me?
get his fingerprints
Dear
again.
ears and general feelings of self-worth, I am so sorry for what's about to happen to you. Your sad friend, Ryan.
Okay. Again. At least we have a goal.
Yeah, we gotta go. We,
It was a type of running.
It was a running.
It was a running
it
event.
was a run. Was she a hurdler?
No. Like, I just
Oh,
also have
so
a specific...
was she a 400 meterer?
Nope.
200 meterer?
Nope.
800 meterer?
Nope.
1500 meterer?
Yep.
She's a 1500 meterer. Oops.
That might be Nico's fingerprint on that model.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nancy.
Got it.
Alright, now some chuckle-uckle.
Whoa,
Oh, okay. Or
What's
that.
that?
License and sale. All parties are pleased that the patents are in order and in process. Our legal team has asked me to convey again the importance of publishing a verified proof of concept as soon as possible.
We've run the numbers, and even the most modest profit valuation puts this project firmly in the unpurchasable category.
Oh.
I mean that we don't have the money to pay you what it is worth, because no one has that much money. The
Oh.
process for wireless transfer of electricity would be literally invaluable. What we can do is help you license the technologies involved. When you're ready, we want to have that conversation.
Wait, that one
You will
gets an
see a
S?
cut of every kilowatt on the planet once we've done our part.
I do need to address a rather distressing matter. There have been whispers that your team is considering going the res commune route with this research, releasing it freely into the public domain. Please, for the love of all things investable, tell me it isn't so. While we approve your worthy impulse, we cringe at the thought of this wasted opportunity. If philanthropy is your aim, remember that you can always donate some of your vast earnings to charity, but only if you make those earnings to begin with.
Finally, this is something I cannot stress enough. While the entire process is priceless, the individual elements are not. Any portion of Nico's work on its own could fetch millions on a speculative market. Until the deal is finalised, I can't help but see us in somewhat a vulnerable position. Time is of the essence.
Awaiting your reply.
Crawford Romney.
Interesting. You've been at photolithography lab? Cool. And, oh yeah, I've been there with the science lab crazy
Ryan wanted me
expensive
to get
stuff.
candy from Victor. I guess she must be tired of what's in here.
Okay. So, Victor has a separate candy stash somewhere?
Okay.
Is it in his
Oh, maybe
office?
it-
Or do you reckon it's like in a bedroom?
Does he have an office?
Well, he's here in Nico's office.
Yeah.
Maybe he has a separate candy stash somewhere? Maybe this bird
Are
is...
you his candy stash?
You a candy stash? Hey, don't touch that bird. It's full of my candy.
Where? What? Look, I don't know, is it behind the picture?
Candy.
Should we have seen candy stash?
Alright, maybe somewhere else. It's not candy.
Pillow slips candy.
Maybe it isn't a pigeon, but we can never know.
I don't know. Like, we can't, as far as I know, do anything with that pigeon. Yeah, we did that. Man, I thought we were on to a thing,
Okay, so where would... If I was an old man... He's not that old. If I was a man who loved candy...
but thanks.
Let's ask him about his candy. If he's back, let's be like, hey... Okay, he's not back. That's weird. Should we wait until candy time?
No, I like the idea of asking him.
He's just not back in his office for some reason.
Maybe he's slow to walk there.
I was worried we're going to walk in, he's not going to be there, and then he's going to appear and be like, "What are you doing in my
Yeah,
office?
that's
You
fair.
have made a fatal error. You walked into his office when you should not have walked into his office. You idiot."
That's believable. We did. Cool. Definitely didn't pass him anywhere.
I just thought maybe going up there might be enough to like trigger him not being there anymore, so
Yeah,
now
I
he'll be back in
getcha.
his office. Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Not a good time.
That's Kim.
Can I have some of your candy?
What? Yes. Take all you want. Then let me get to work.
Oh, that's easy.
Wow,
I'll
we
let
did
you
just take
go.
all that candy.
Yeah.
Doesn't even look good.
What an odd man. So what? Yeah, like, it's candy. What? Yeah, take it, I guess. What are you talking about? I'm Victor.
I mean, I suppose when you fire someone, "Can I have some of your candy?" is the best response you could hope for. What else do we have in that evidence bag now?
Oh yeah, we've got
So all
Gummy
I
bears?
remembered was the zip ties.
zip ties, the button
Oh,
that stops
that's
the
where
thing.
that button went.
We've got this new thing from Crawford Rumley,
Oh,
and we've got these emails.
Oh, I didn't remember we had threatening emails between Nico and Gray.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's all a bit weird.
Just in
Candy?
case you were wondering, yes, Victor's yelling is starting to crush my soul a little bit. I've made a chart to illustrate my feelings on the situation.
Please give it a shot.
This line represents my happiness and well-being over time. You may notice the steep decline. This frowny face here is because this is the first time I've made a chart, and it turns out it's very boring. That is also why there is a dragon and a dog on the skateboard. and
Alright,
other
this is the
stuff.
best thing she's done so far.
I got the
I
candy
got
you
the
wanted.
candy you wanted.
Then take of my bears and be merry.
That's the first time I've liked her.
Gummies.
Thanks.
Ain't no thing.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Gummy.
Milk those bears.
Gummy.
Whoa.
Oh, I was waiting for this to happen.
Milk bears.
I wanna melt bears.
I need to replace all of these gears before the brakes
Oh,
give out.
timed puzzles. Why would you time me for all these bloody puzzles?
Does that not work? Oh. Looks like it should work. Oh,
I did it. Oh.
Good.
Also, I was not gonna like if that lift broke. I was gonna
Yeah.
fall like 8 feet.
That was gonna
maybe.
hurt a little
It's
bit,
gonna
maybe.
hurt, but it's not gonna kill me. I don't even know if it'd break a bone.
milk bears.
Bigger.
I need to make a fingerprint mold first.
No. Aww.
I need to make a fingerprint mold
Okay,
first.
how do you make a fingerprint mold?
Hmm.
I need to read the book again.
Okay, why don't we do that?
Because it's in Mason's office.
So?
So I just have to go to nighttime. Maybe we can. Do you reckon we can? Well,
I don't know.
I always think there's a person there. I always think this is a human being.
Let's true. We should have let it crash.
Was it in Victor's office?
There's a book on top of his computer, but yeah, I guess we can't get in there.
Okay. Wonder what you need to make a mold.
You'd think that we'd be kicked out for just going back to sleep after we've been fired.
You're
Yeah.
fired.
Oh, I suppose he doesn't want us going anywhere. 'cause
Get
there's a
out of
snowstorm.
here. Can I stay here and eat your candy? Yes. Yes, of course you can. Nighttime.
Snow.
Snow? Snow? No.
It's pretty unstormy.
Up. Hiya!
Blup, 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 blup. Blup, 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 blup.
What are you doing?
It's a longer elevator trip than I thought. See you on top of the computer tower.
Oh, biometrics.
Okay.
To make a fake finger, you'll need to create an etching of the fingerprint sample to use as a mold. Once the mold is prepared, gelatin can be melted down and poured over the mold. Sheet gelatin for cooking and gummy candies are two commonly available sources. The resulting gummy fingerprint will fool many
How do we mold?
Maybe we can mold it onto the silicone wafer somehow? Because that was an etching? Because that's where we're doing etchings.
Yeah.
So let's go and try and etch it up.
Want to see if Ellie's there?
Hope you brought a good book and some candles. Sounds like we are getting snowed in.
You know what I'm going to do with the rest of my day?
What?
Other than maybe some productive stuff? Good book and some candles.
Cool.
Why not? Let's do it. Let's pretend we're snowed in on this hot,
What book
hot
are you
city day.
thinking?
We'll read The
One of your new
Dark
ones?
Forest. Yeah.
Nice.
Do you know what Mason was doing with the coil?
Do you know what Mason was doing
Tell
with
me.
a coil?
Getting his comeuppance. I heard about what happened. I honestly don't know. For a genius, he really is dumb sometimes.
Goodbye.
All right.
Goodbye,
I mean,
Mason.
I assume Mason just went home. Unless he's sneaking around at night again.
So how do we use the etching machine to etch a fingerprint onto a wafer?
I don't know, maybe it'll tell us. If we like, try to put the tape into the machine, it will say, well, that's not how that works.
It processes the image. Yeah, we can just put an image in.
Okay. But
So we need some more solution.
that took forever.
Yeah, we'll have to wait until...
Until?
Oh, sorry, no, sorry. I thought you meant like it takes half a day.
No, it took forever to make the stuff. Yeah, can you like put that in and see if it...
No, you have to start from number one.
Ugh.
Terms.
I
Alright,
don't want to do this if it's...
let's go make a solution.
I don't want to do this if it's not what we have to do, though.
I believe it's what we have to do.
Do you remember what we needed?
No. We got silicon,
Yeah.
hydrofluoric acid, nitric acid, and water. 2, 2, 1.
2, 2, 1. Okay, that doesn't sound too hard. It's correct. Thanks, monkey.
It's hydrofluoric acid.
Yep. Put it in the 4. You could go the other way, but now you got 1.
Oh, what do you mean, sorry?
Didn't we need 2?
Oh, yeah. That's one part that. It's 2 parts hydrofluoric.
Great. What was the other one? Nitric or hydrochloric?
2 parts hydrofluoric, 2 parts nitric acid.
Sweet.
Is there a fast way to do 2 parts?
I think there was, but I can't remember it.
HNO3, that's nitric acid, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, put it in the 3. Tip it over. Put it in. Put some more in the 3.
Ah, nice.
Tip it over. And then just 1 water. Label it.
What kind of person
So we
labels
didn't
their
see
chemicals?
any rinsing of those. What do you call them? Which ones are they? They're not volumetrics. What are they?
They were Erlenmeyer flasks?
That's
Conical
not-
flasks?
That wasn't conical though.
Oh no, those are just measuring cylinders.
Measuring cylinder. That's the word. I forgot. I confused my beaker types.
So I think we're good to go. And that's going to take half a day.
Oh, you put the fingerprint in?
Yep.
Awesome.
Took the fingerprint, so
Alright.
we'll have an etching of a fingerprint in a second.
So we're just gonna have a block of silicon with a fingerprint on it
And then we're
that
gonna
we're
pour
then
melted gum
putting a
into it.
thin layer of gelatin over. Feel like
That's the
that.
plan.
I feel like the fingerprint wouldn't necessarily work with a graduated measuring cylinder. Thank you.
It is a graduated
Real
version.
words.
I don't like it being I want it to be like gradiated or something. I don't know why. Graduated doesn't feel right. It's true, it just doesn't feel right.
It also puts the alarming possibility into your head of there being some that are unmarked.
Ugh.
Which is very weird.
Nice.
That's it.
Etched board. Etched board. Let's go to the back to the. Remember how we got this knob like in the start of the game and now.
And the beaker.
Yes. Beaker. Gummies. Melt. Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, that's about the color I expected.
There. Hee hee.
Woo! Alright,
Finger.
let's get back
That's
into
not a finger.
back into that hexagon.
It's a finger. Do you like my finger?
The end of this game seems solid.
Yeah, I'm loving this.
What? What changed?
Maybe this is what they designed, and then they went, "Oh, we need a game to lead up to this moment."
Oh, that's
What
pretty.
a lab!
Damn, this place must be hella irradiated. Doesn't it just look like a sort of 1920s lab that would be
Yes.
super full of radium?
I don't know what you are, but I'll take you. Magnets. 1 out of 7.
Oh, okay.
2 out of 7. So we're doing a scavenger hunt for magnet bits?
For reasons.
Yeah, we don't know yet. We're finding our solution before we find the problem. Magnet. Diary.
Oh my,
Oh my
god.
God.
I do not care for business. The whole endeavor of turning a profit on the work of others is distasteful. I find much more value in the act of creation.
You can't read this. You have to read this properly because no one can read it.
Not that I have yet created anything. I've only ever understood more closely the world that is laid out plain for all to see. I understand why most find it so difficult to find the substance, the true matter of the universe. For all of the distractions, these people are not short-sighted. There is simply too much to be seen.
Just last week, a young engineering student.
Oh, for God's sake.
My gosh. A young engineering student sent me a letter asking if I was, what the hell does that say? Bitter about losing so much residual compensation for my work. It's particularly disappointing
Leaving?
learning this from a young hearing this from a young scientific mind. He did not ask about the recently made public breakthrough with transverse waves. He had no curiosity nagging at him as to the transmission of this great force. He cared about money and little else. Solid proof he'll do well in the present-day field of scientific research.
Oh god, there's more. The new maid here must be fired. The roof must remain a haven, and the seed and crumbs for the pigeons must not be disturbed. I have spoken to her and have met resistance. I must find someone who will handle this for me, and soon.
The radio waves continue to behave in odd, surprising ways. Clicks, always together in a sequence, continue to be observed in the lab. Handy?
I was saying it in Midnight in Salem. They would let you click and read it in normal text.
That's fun. I have isolated any local and atmospheric disturbances from these events. Radio wave communication will not be limited to use on the planet. There is potential for other signals
Sorry, is this guy like?
Other civilizations to be found. Oh, we're back to
Electrifying-
aliens!
Is this guy electrifying pigeons?
Oh, yeah.
Like
uh,
that's how you're making your wireless electricity.
Yeah, he's just putting batteries, just
Electrocuting
giving
the
batteries to
pigeons.
carrier pigeons, and they're taking them places. It's
Sure.
just literally just moving
Incidentally,
batteries
can
around.
I just say, when I was in year 12 doing my final school exams, you got to learn to write really quickly for those exams because you got a lot of writing to get done. And one of the things that I did was I went.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
That's so much!
Do we have to read this? This is really long. I mean, I know we have to.
Edison has
But
asked us.
hey, I was in the middle of a story, and then
Sorry.
you started flipping pages
Go
like
on.
a rude person.
Go on. Well, I was middle reading, start a story like a rude person.
That's a complete lie.
Go on.
So, one of the things that I decided to do to help me get my writing out faster was I know, I will stop dotting my I's because, you know, that's
Everyone
such a
knows what
tiny
an
thing
I
and
is.
it's so much faster. You know what? Let's also stop crossing my T's. That'll be a context clues enough for that. And I mean, I got fine marks. I didn't get failed for handwriting or anything, so I guess it worked. But oh my god, whoever the people were who had to read that, I'm so sorry. Oh.
This is an uncertainty, but a perplexing
Oh, sorry,
uncertainty.
I thought you were at the
No,
end of that
no,
page.
this is why I was saying I was in
okay.
the middle of reading. That I will continue to observe. Edison has asked after me. Oh, so I've been told. I find it hard to believe, and moreover, I don't care. If he is interested in meeting, it will only be because the world has become wise to his strategies. His career in continuing is continuing proof that if given the choice, the world much prefers a showman to a sea searcher.
Oh, this is Tesla talking about Edison, isn't it?
Yeah, he is in. That's why
I
I said
see.
Edison.
Sorry, I'm
he
so
is.
zoned out.
He is no doubt determined to prove that direct current has its merits, which it does. It has the unique quality of lining Edison's pockets in a way alternating current never could. Colorado will not be forgotten. What I have proven here will lay the foundation for a new way of the world. Edison, Morgan, the others all locked into a way of thinking that will lead to segmentation and strangulation of resources. My work here is prowling and it's growing. Has proven the Earth is in itself a conductive body. The Earth itself is charged, pulsing with electricity that we must simply urge towards our need. The world is urging me to walk, but I must run. I have proven the need for a new facility on the eastern coast. With what I've established here, it is time to apply this on a larger scale. Radio waves will cross the Atlantic and return. The energy of the Earth itself will flow on command, ceaselessly, and without toil, without Edison's heavy hand.
We're gonna build Tesla's death ray, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
What?
M.
I'm already thrown. The man from the
military.
military has...
Written again.
Yeah. He is most keenly interested in a scaled prototype of an energy ray. The prospect is interesting and entirely possible, but as it stands, I am too locked up in the question of resonance. I am close to a result and...
Ruse? It doesn't make any sense. I am close to a result.
and something of my work,
What is that word?
yet not entirely something. Sure.
Sure. My
Ah.
God. Close result and sure of my work. You're not entirely sure of the next stage of application. My gosh.
It will no doubt factor into my work at the Eastern Lab. Still, the idea is somewhat interesting. I've got some trivia topics that I need to learn about if anyone wants to, if anyone has any trivia that they want to bring up.
Another scramble for funding has become the focus of my time. A week of work has been lost, and surely more will follow suit. I must get someone to manage these affairs. Men in suits hoisting contracts aloft so often see their way into my path. Perhaps I could engineer a key to some of some sort to clear them from my surroundings. I've changed to my I am Amadeus Arkham voice.
Yeah, gotcha. Jim's got a request.
Oh, cool. Yep, sure. I'll read it again. I do not care for business. The whole endeavor of turning a profit on the work of others is distasteful. I find much more
Please
value
stop,
in the
please
act
stop.
of creation.
I call mercy. Alright, if anyone has any questions about famous landmarks, I need to know about famous landmarks more.
Success.
The last test showed that wireless transmission as dreamed of by Tesla is possible. Tonight's test will confirm that what today exists in my mind alone, tomorrow will be shared with the world.
13, 11, 9, 7, 5, 4.
Well, what is that 4 at the end?
4.
The rest are all odd numbers going down. That makes it.
4. We can take a photo of this
Yeah, good
because we
idea.
weren't taking it with us. That's my phone. Magnet.
Name the
Magnet.
mausoleum in Agra. It's one of the most famous landmarks in India. Okay, I know that Agra is where the thingy thing is.
Yes,
you know.
name it.
Um,
Just name it.
Oh my god, what am I doing?
You know, just
Stop
name
it.
it.
Stop talking at me. Oh my god. This is the wildest thing that's ever happened to me.
Looks like it's powered off. I can't do that yet.
What is this? Is that a...
TV.
Okay. What's happening to me? Why can't I say a
It's
name
2
of a
words.
thing? That... I know that. I know what it is. I'm having the worst mind blank in known history. This is painful. Oh my god.
Got all the magnets.
Good. Oh, good. Okay. Too much is happening while I'm trying to answer a stupid question.
You know the answer.
Of course I know the answer.
Just say it.
I've lost all words.
Can I still give you a starting letter?
Please,
T.
for God's sakes, Taj Mahal.
Taj Mahal.
Good God. Oh. Okay. When was the Golden Gate finished? The Golden Gate Bridge? That's a bloody good question. Have we talked about that before? I think we have. But I have no idea. 1913. I don't even know what century that would be.
1913. That'd be the 20th
Victoria
century.
Falls, more properly, I'm probably not going to try to pronounce that right now. Lie on the border of which 2 countries? Zambia, Zimbabwe. I studied that in year
What?
7.
Angel Falls. Where's that?
Venezuela.
Okay.
What
Alright,
is
so
the
we can-
tallest mountain on Earth? Depends on how you're going to calculate it. My family mocks me because we got asked that question, just family trivia that we were doing together, and I said, can you define, I think they said highest, not tallest, but I said, can you define that? The simple one? Okay, then the Everest one. But yeah, for tallest mountain on Earth, I would probably have gone with, it's Mauna Loa, right? That's what you call the Hawaiian one?
Oh, maybe.
Mauna
Yeah.
Loa? Yeah, I would have said that. The Eiffel Tower is in Paris. Queen Elizabeth's main London residence is Buckingham Palace. Statue of Liberty was a gift from France. In which country would you find the last standing original 7 wonders of the world, the Great Pyramids? Egypt, Christ the Redeemer, looks over Rio de Janeiro. Which Parisian monument is on Place Charles de Gaulle? Alright, well there's only 2 choices. There's only 2 Parisian landmarks. We've already talked about. What are you agitating?
Nothing. It's just that these are the things. I'm trying to see how that could be. Like, do you do like this 13 times? Like 1, 2,
God,
3.
that seems 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, I missed the
Ah!
11. But there's also nothing in it, so I don't think we should be
Yeah,
doing
okay.
it.
Yeah, which one do you reckon that is? The Place Charles de Gaulle? The Arc or the Eiffel?
I have no idea what we're talking about, sorry.
Which Parisian monument is on Place Charles de Gaulle?
Yeah, community, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know. Most of my Paris geography is just the word arrondissement.
Can you distract Victor for me
So I'm not
again?
sure. Which one is it, Jim?
Sure.
What landmark in Rome was said to have more than 50,000 fans? Is that the Colosseum? It was the Arc. Gotcha. What famous landmark is length of approximately 21,000 kilometers and meets the Bohai Sea at Shanghai Pass? Is that the Great Wall? And in which country would you find Chichen Itza? Mexico? For Chichen Itza?
Might be. Can't remember.
Is that Mexico?
Somewhere around there.
Ooh.
Nico Diary 3, everybody.
It's Tuesday.
Definitely
26
less
hours
certain
from
about
now
those
this week.
ones.
Off to a running start.
Whew.
Ryan's getting more aggressive with her demands. I'm reluctant to send her packing, but I will
I'll
if I
get
must.
to those.
My safety is my primary concern. Which reminds me, the parts
So
arrived
she is
today for
making
the pigeon.
demands?
13, 6, 5, as expected. Should something happen to me, hopefully someone will figure out what that means.
Okay.
Last night, I hit 90% efficiency with the suboptimal setup.
Whoa.
Thanks to Ryan's threats, I could not carry out the plan I had been hoping. Yet these results mean that it's time to announce. Again, I'm viewing the schematics in my head, but now I have to think differently. I have to find the points in the design where someone could take advantage of the system and bend it to his will.
Ooh, creepy.
Tesla was lucky to live before the nuclear age took full flight. He never had to scrutinize his work. He could brag about death rays or the earthquake machines he had, and the tyrants of the world wouldn't take notice. That's no longer the case. I don't think he understood the cost of destruction. To him, it was just the mechanics of the thing. When he attached the earthquake machine to his building, he didn't want to destroy it. It was about finding the perfect pattern. The resonant frequency of the building syncing up with the steady tap of his machine until the structure's myth of stability was exposed for what it was.
The oscillator's going to start an
I
earthquake?
always like to think that's how Wardenclyffe came down. Not with a wrecking ball, but with one of his unassuming little boxes set to frequency 37.
Alright. Alright, sorry. What type of rock are the
What was
12
Nico
apostles
up
in
to with a
Victoria made
pigeon?
of? That's a good question. They look very limestoney, but I can't say that at all.
We're doing binary again. 1365, I reckon.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
This must be what Nico was talking about in his diary.
Oh, these are the rest of the magnets? Oh, I've got the magnets. Cool.
Oh, okay, so you can
So
just
we
put
go,
them in where you want
that's 5, that's 6, and that's 8, 9, 11, 12, 13.
to.
One more set of binary. And
Ah!
hey, I would
Death Ray!
I'd like to point out, clearly the binary, because
Yeah.
there's circles, like the 1902 patent.
Okay. Good reminder that you
Yeah,
set for
thanks.
yourself
Must be
there,
the key to
dude.
one of
Limestone
Nico's
is correct. Oh,
passwords.
yay. Oh, God. What temple complex outside? Again, not my pronunciation. Oh,
Alright.
God. Yep. Also represented on the national flag of the country you find in it. I'm gonna guess that that's Angkor Wat, Cambodia. What's the largest city in Canada in terms of geographic area? Oh, that I have no idea about at all. Not a clue. See ya, Jim. Thank you. I don't know. Not Toronto. Toronto looks tiny. Maybe it's one of the ones we haven't been to.
I need help, because I don't know what we're doing.
Did you find...
I found out his 1902 patent. It's apparently to do with the password.
It just... What did it say?
The patent, I just took a photo of it. It's the apparatus for transmitting electrical energy. It's got a number, right? 1119732. What do we do with that? Where do we need a number?
Yeah, I don't know. Nancy said it was a hint for a password.
Yeah.
What is needed a password? Latouk. Never heard of it. What?
Okay, she wrote that here.
Okay, what caused Christ the Redeemer's thumb to break in 2014? I don't know. Lightning. I hope it was lightning.
Skydiving.
Oh, God!
Someone landed on it.
That's
Pow!
horrific.
They were fine.
It was lightning? Yay! I initially wanted, someone just climbed up and broke, but I know that he's way bigger than that. Hit several times per year, that sounds about right. What's the name of the huge palace complex in Beijing, which used to be home? That's Forbidden City or Imperial? Forbidden City.
Forbidden City.
Cool.
Yeah.
What is the name of the rectangular park in New York's famous landmark, Central Park? What iconic bridge is located next to the Tower of London? Oh, what are London's famous bridges besides London Bridge? They do have another bridge. I've been to London, but I don't know where anything is in London. Any of the touristy places, at least. So that I'm not gonna get. The Nazca lines are in which country? Chile? Somewhere around there. What is the name of the Benedictine... the Tower Bridge. Probably could have guessed that as well, damn. Peru again? Damn. Oh, no. I say again because after the Chichen Itza question, I was going, yeah, you know, the one that's not Machu Picchu. That's Peru. What is the name of the Benedictine monastery in Normandy, built in the 8th century, sitting in a bay of the same name? You know, think about that one. Where have we needed a password? Did anything on the computer still need a password? On Gray's computer?
Maybe. But that's also not Nico's computer. It'd be weird. But I suppose you can't always rely on logic.
No,
I mean, it's like it could be a code somewhere. Not a video, but I mean, it's similar like the numbers on people's like cards.
Oh boy. Not Gray's computer. What is that? The name of the Benedictine monastery in Normandy, built in the 8th century, sitting in a bay of the same name. The only bay I know is the Bay of Biscay, but I don't think that's Normandy. I think
What's the one?
it's not the
one that's
Capuchins.
just sitting in the middle of like, it's like its own little island. Mont Saint Mike? No. Yeah, Mont Saint Michael.
Ooh, I wouldn't know.
Something like that.
You got it.
Yeah, there you go.
Good job. I don't know that at all. That'll be a post-game Google.
You might know it a tiny bit. I think you can build it in Civilization. It's always a classic I learned about.
Yeah, that explains why you would know it more than me.
Civ 6, I think.
The Bund is a landmark in which city? That's a very German word, so it's got to be not far from there. Great Sphinx, it's guiding over what other famous landmark? What country to find the what? Oh god. Well, that sounds like Hollywood, that last one.
I need to close the box first.
But beyond that... What other landmark is the Sphinx next to? Is it just next to a pyramid? Don't think there's anything else. There's nothing else there besides the pyramid, is there? Landmark-wise? Oh yeah, there was a computer in here, right?
It doesn't turn on.
Oh yeah.
With a little key or something.
Ah.
And we can't now use that oscillating box at all. We need to put something in it, apparently.
This must be the building Nico mentioned.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll break it. We'll destroy it. Alright, let's go smash it up.
Okay. Do you reckon that we need to do those things 13 bumps each, or do you reckon those numbers we've got to try to make them add to 37?
I need to find the correct frequency.
I think you're right. We need to make it 37, especially now that she said the word frequency.
Yeah.
So what were they again?
13, 11, 9, 7, 5, 4.
Oh, okay. So how do we get to 37? 13 and 11 is...
24.
Or wait, hold. 13 and 4 gets us to 17. Then we need 20 out of the others.
Okay.
Which would be 11 and 9.
Okay.
Alright, so we go
13,
13, 11, 9, 4. Gets us a key. That'll open the computer. Could just smashed it, but that's alright.
Unsmashable. Okay, so now I just need... In which country would you find the Wadi Rum? And the Bund landmark.
Oh, it's this thing.
Oh,
How many
yay!
times do you play this game?
Just, yeah, a couple of times, but it's fun. Just have fun. Mess around. Hee
Oh, that doesn't set them up. I always forget that. They don't fire until they're done.
You got lucky. Maybe.
No, alright.
Might have been fine if you hadn't done that other
Yeah.
one. I've never heard of the Wadi Rum, and I'm trying to linguistify it, but that's too broad. No, that could be too many things. I don't know that one. And the Bund is a landmark in which city?
Damn. So close.
Do you know either of those two?
Which
Questions
ones?
7 and 9 in that last column.
The Bund is a landmark in which city? I mean, it sounds Germanic.
It sounds very Germanic.
And which country would you find the Wadi Rum? Wadi is... That's got to be North African or something, right? Wadi?
I'm not sure.
It's not Germanic, the Bund.
Ah, well then it's a lie.
So it's the Bund, I guess. And it's going to be... Okay, it's in... Ulaanbaatar has the Bund, and Wadi Rum is in Morocco. Done. I've answered them.
Nah, stuff this one.
I don't think we know.
No.
Is the Bund something? Is it something weird? Is it like? I think I said Ulaanbaatar, but it's not. Is it like Seoul? Well, that's worked out pretty well for you.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad one. That was.
No idea. So close. Oh, that's pretty cool.
That was pretty good.
We've got to try and hit these over and over again. We've got 3 things we need to hit all of them 3
No.
times.
Terrible. Yeah, it's not gonna work at all.
These are tough.
Let's start with that corner. Just can't even get to that corner.
Shanghai has the Bund and Jordan has the Wadi Rum. So not North, like the Middle East then.
I mean,
Okay.
it's as close to North Africa as you can get without being North Africa.
Fair. Again, 1 left. It's not going to work.
This corner sucks.
There's a whole new batch of trivia for you.
Oh, sweet. Next section is African landmarks. What waterfall in the Zambezi makes up the border? Cool, that's Victoria Falls. The largest hot desert in the world. I assume that's the Sahara. Kilimanjaro is in Tanzania. One of the most famous landmarks, the Great Mosque of Jen, is found in which country? That I don't know. Algeria, maybe?
I just think I did the exact same thing as you.
What's the name of the mountain that watches over Cape Town? Now I gotta make sure I get it. A Table Mountain? Zuma Rock. Not Algeria. Damn. Zuma Rock is a natural landmark just outside Abuja. What country is it in? Abuja is the capital of Nigeria, right? In what is the name of the longest river in the world? The Nile, I'm assuming. Thank you. Which valley and famous landmark is home to 63 tombs? Most certainly that. The Valley of Kings. Okay, so we just need the Great Mosque of Jen. I mean, it's a mosque, so it's gotta be north. Right? Have you heard of that one?
I have heard of Great Mosque of Jen, but I don't know where.
Oh,
I did it.
well done.
I started by doing that top corner one and just
Uh-huh.
going, like, wasting tools
Gotcha.
on that.
Okay, now we need a
Cool.
password.
Now the password
it was very long.
is
1119-732.
1,119,732 minutes.
Alright, where's the Mosque of Jen?
We're watching a video. Stop.
Sudan.
Who cares about it?
This must be the unedited footage.
Alright, there's
Oh,
Nico.
that's no, that was clearly a robot. See the way he walked?
Definitely a robot. He then.
Yeah.
Okay. And now. Oh, who could have guessed? It was Jeff Bridges the whole time.
Oh, that's disappointing.
The guy who was acting completely shady and evilly and tried to fire us when we came close to the truth.
But who also has been so unpresent that I don't care about him.
Yeah, and also, yeah, just hasn't been a character.
I remembered
Victor.
Ellie's name for nothing.
He must have killed Nico. I need
That's
to find
right.
a way to get
And
this
I'll kill you
evidence
too,
out.
little girl.
What was that?
That's what happens when you pull out a USB without the proper ejection thing. Hey, Nancy Wonderoo. Alright, Monkey, what country was that? Which country has that mosque?
Oh, what?
What?
Oh no, Nico's security. Of course. I bet all of my
Molly,
electronics
that's
just
fair.
got fried.
Name of the island which Nelson Mandela was prisoner, Robben Island. The second largest canyon in the world and largest in Africa's Namibia's most famous landmark.
Wait, did we just lose or something? I'm very confused.
God. No, maybe we're supposed to run to Ryan and say, help me fix this
My
electronic.
electronics got fried, man.
The second largest canyon in the world and the largest in Africa is Namibia's most famous landmark, but what is its name?
No idea.
I have no idea.
Something basin.
Yeah, I assumed it wiped the USB.
Hi.
I need your help. Big time.
What?
It was Victor. He killed Nico.
Fish River Canyon.
Did you call the
No, I
police?
never heard of it. That's good to know.
I couldn't.
Thank you.
I had evidence, but it got zapped when I tried to take it out of Nico's secret lab.
Secret lab? Zapped? What?
I'll
Also,
explain
just remember
later.
by
I just need
volume.
a way to get the video out
Oh.
without getting it ruined.
You need to find a way to make a Faraday
toughie.
cage. That should get the drive out without wiping it. Get the drive out. I'll work on what to do next. Take this. It'll help.
Oh, no.
What is that?
This box might be just what I need to build a Faraday container. This might work.
Or maybe it'll backfire and electrocute you.
What?
Sorry. I'm just so happy we're gonna bust him. And also really scared he'll catch us and kill us all. I'm on a roller coaster right now. Ellie and I'll gas up the snowmobiles and split up to double our chances of reaching help. Do not let him catch on. If he knows you're about to get the video out, he will kill you. Play it cool, Nancy.
You're too into this,
I'll
Ryan.
let you go.
You're gonna get murdered. Later.
Okay, so the world's largest river by volume. I feel like I've heard that before and it surprised me, but maybe not that much? Or maybe it did surprise me a lot.
It's the Zambezi. It's the Congo, which is 1,000,000 miles deep.
Yeah, she's better in this half than she was in the first half. I did not like her in the first half.
I mean, this whole game, this has been the best session of this game by far.
Oh yeah.
There's been tasks and
Haven't
rewards for
yelled at
following
it
the
even
tasks.
once, I don't think.
Puzzles that make sense. It's been great. I don't know how to build a Faraday cage.
No, let's take it to our workbench.
Do we have a workbench?
I don't know, our bench where we've been sticky taping stuff.
Yeah, let's go to the sticky damage. That's all you need.
Is this stream 4 of this game?
Yeah, this is stream
wow.
4. Yeah,
How
this
about
has been
that?
so long.
Yeah, like I thought we would have been finished an hour ago.
I need to find some foil first. I must have seen some earlier.
Okay.
Must we have? Oh god. Oh god. This looks like it's gonna be intense.
Okay, where would I find foil?
Where have we seen foil?
Kitchen? If I was foil,
Damn, a
were I
kitchen.
foil, where would I be?
Definitely a kitchen.
Yeah, that's where I'd put foil. But there ain't none.
Anyone know where the foil is?
Um,
Because this is not a puzzle, so I don't mind being told.
it's gonna be in the side room, right? In the
Maybe.
office.
Okay, so the world's largest river by volume. I do not know. Is it just the Amazon Photo Lab?
Photo lab. The real foil is the friends we made along.
It is the Amazon. Okay. Yay. Good old big fat Amazon. Okay. La Sagrada Familia is a famous landmark of Spain. In which city is it located? Ooh, Spain is a definite
That's the
weak
one
point.
that's in. Oh, what's it called? Barcelona? No, it's one that's that Gaudi. And it's Antonio Gaudi designed it. I think it's Barcelona. It's the one that goes like.
Okay. Something's in Granada.
Alamara.
Barcelona's
Fada.
right.
Where's the foil?
Foil.
You foil?
Where is foil? Okay. What is the name? Wafer wrapping. Oh.
That's the foil?
Oh.
Boo.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought of that. Okay, so what is the name of the castle that inspired Walt Disney to create Cinderella's castle in the 1950 movie?
I got an idea.
I don't know. Did he use Neuschwanstein?
Probably
Time to make a
Neuschwanstein, right?
portable Faraday cage.
The
Hope
Matterhorn is
this
famous.
works.
That's in Switzerland. I've been there. In which landmark would you find the Mona Lisa? That's the
It's too
Louvre. I've
soon
been
for
there.
that.
Are we just making this up?
I don't think it's time for that yet.
What?
Like, is there something that's meant to teach us how to do this?
This box should keep the drive safe.
Sure.
Yay! This is a very helpful geography quiz. If at all possible, at the end of the stream, can you like ask me the ones that I got wrong? To see if I've learned anything? Thanks. You by no means have to do this. It's very generous of you.
Nothing. The electromagnetic pulse from the door
nerds.
must have destroyed the USB drive.
This is
Wait, so I just can't do it anymore?
maybe we gotta steal someone else's USB.
Oh, I guess so, okay.
Mason must have a USB collection, right?
Yeah, Mason's probably king of USBs.
Okay, Pulpit Rock is an amazing site above the fjords of which country? Fjords I only associate with Norway. I've never heard of Pulpit Rock. Goof.
I'll probably have to wait till he's in bed. Oh, maybe he just give us one.
Is it not nighttime now?
No, it's daytime.
Oh. Gullfoss is the most famous landmark and waterfall in which country? Never heard of that. Which German landmark was pulled down to scenes of mass celebration? November 1991.
Oh, he's not here.
1991? I mean, I assumed it would be the wall. But I thought that was 89. Or maybe they didn't tear it down then? What famous bridge with a male name spans the Vltava River in Prague? I also don't know that.
My gosh, who has a USB?
Does she have one in her drawer?
No. Not that I could see. Well, no, I'll triple check because last time that's what stuck us for ages.
Yeah.
No.
Quiz says the Berlin Wall. Yeah, maybe it is. I'm pretty sure 89 is when they like announced it that they'd open it up, but maybe they didn't tear it down yet.
I love that everybody has just left. USBs.
Because 89 was Berlin, but 91 was USSR. Pulpit Rock is Norway. Awesome. Yeah, Gullfoss is the most famous landmark and waterfall in which country? I have no idea, and I can't even go with... I can't linguistically do
done.
that either. It's
Did
pretty
that.
normal.
Haven't done that.
There's one in the workshop.
Wait, there was one in that little workshop? Or is... Or is this the workshop?
This is clearly the workshop.
No, there's not. Don't lie to me. A spare USB drive. Great. It's a rocket ship.
Woo! Thank
Okay.
you.
Alright.
Have you heard of Gullfoss? Most famous landmark and waterfall in which country?
Sounds familiar,
Really?
but I have no idea.
Maybe it's just Sweden or something.
It sounds like that kind of area.
I
Right?
can't-
Iceland, maybe?
I can't think of any other landmarks in Sweden. It is Iceland?
I reckon maybe it came up in a Tom Scott video.
Fair.
Because he keeps doing stuff in Iceland.
And then the other one, bridge with a male name in Prague.
Jonathan Bridge.
Okay, it's transferred.
Put it in a box.
Yeah, can I have it?
All right, I just might be
Oh,
able
silly.
to get this through the door safely.
It's in the box. Okay. This could be the end of the game.
Ah!
Up.
Oh no, I better get help.
Oh my god!
Dun dun.
Ah!
Hello, Nancy.
Get out of here, Jeff.
Get in the Faraday cage. Oh, he's
You're
put us in
awake.
the Faraday cage. That's nice.
Well, that's unfortunate for you.
Victor, why are you doing this?
Stay out of the lab. That was the one thing I asked you to do, and you couldn't.
That bridge can be
See,
the
Nancy,
Peter Bridge.
I knew Nico had something hidden in here. I just couldn't find it, which is why I asked you to stay out.
You got away with murder.
No.
Why not make a break for it? Why the
Charles.
elaborate plan?
Murder investigations don't just go away. Someone had to take the fall, Nancy. You were supposed to give someone a push. That friend of yours sold you short. That's why you're here. You were supposed to drum up enough evidence to get Ryan put away. But no, you had to screw that up. Then I handed you Ellie and Mason. Handed them to you on a big silver platter that said, "Look how guilty these two are."
You knocked me out and then planted the key card.
That should have sealed the deal, but you couldn't leave it alone. I guess I should be congratulating you for being so sharp. It really is a shame I have to kill you
Lightning rod
instead.
left. Yeah, let's do that.
Goodbye, Nancy Drew.
The cage won't last long against the coil. I'll need to find a way to get out without getting electrocuted.
This is noisy.
I bet Ryan's electrical components will help here.
Okay.
This must be the schematic for the circuit.
Oh boy. The Acropolis. Is that in Athens?
Oh, I'm gonna need your help, Danny. Inductor, resistor,
Ah.
integrated circuit, diode, fuse, capacitor, transistor switch, speaker. We need to put them in this order. So that one with a little wiggle.
I'm gonna need to take some pictures.
Oh, this is not. We don't have enough time.
Oh. Well, okay then.
Okay,
we die
take a
this time.
photo. We'll wait. We'll die on this one and we'll come
Yeah.
back.
I mean, this seems really hard.
Okay. That little wiggle is an inductor, which looks like this.
Yeah, I never did.
Wait, and this isn't even lined up the same way, is it? Oh, because it's a bloody. Oh my god.
What, is it upside down or
Well, no, like this is all squared out like they are, but that's not how it goes. It doesn't go here in the top corner. It goes whatever's the equivalent of there within the grid.
How do we know?
Oh my god. Can we just die?
That's so much stuff. I don't...
Nancy, just die.
Okay, so we need 3 big squares somewhere.
I don't, yeah. And what is the big square? Big square is an integrated circuit. How big is that? Are they coming up like big?
I need to get this working before it's too
Yeah, I
late.
figured maybe there'd just be places where we could see they fit.
Something like that.
Sure. Now, oh, if you put it there... No, that doesn't look like this diagram at all.
No, what are we doing? Because you can fit one up here as well. Oh my gosh.
This seems difficult.
Does this not seem ridiculously difficult? I'm taking. Put them back. Nancy, put them back. Especially because they don't line up. You have to know that, like, this is drawn like an actual... Oh my god. Okay, let's say this one goes here.
Okay. That's fine.
From its bottom right,
But
should
then
lead off to a whatever that is. What is that? A transistor? Yeah, like this teaches you that this is actually this. Where there's the speaker, which at the bottom connects to a transistor, and at the top...
That looks nothing like
No.
it.
It looks nothing like it. This also doesn't have any power sources.
I was gonna say.
Now, that can't have three things coming out of its right side either, which is weird. That doesn't connect to anything. So that's kind of strange, unless that's...
I mean, some of these in the diagram only have two things coming out of one side.
True. The diode. No, the diode
And Sistine Chapel.
is going to
the other
connect
one.
like that. No, it's not. I mean, yes it is. What are you talking? Okay, so that doesn't make any sense. Because you would assume that this thing, right, says on its top right, it would be connected to a diode. But its top right doesn't connect to anything. So I thought, oh, you can put a diode connecting two bits, like you can do here. But you can't connect these two bits, so it doesn't exist. So this can't be right. If it is right, then I have no idea what we're doing. Because literally that top right part of it doesn't connect to anything. Unless this whole thing is upside down. In which case, what a terrible, terrible thing.
Doesn't make sense for it to be upside down.
No,
There's no way
if it's
for
upside
that to
down,
happen.
then the whole thing is broken. So therefore this can't be here. Because it cannot have three things connected to the right, apparently.
And that arrow thingy is a transistor.
The arrow thingy is a transistor. Oh, so it's a diode.
Oh.
Diode can connect two things, like this, but it cannot connect this one that's on the top right. That top right can't connect to anything. That cannot be it. If that's not right, I literally don't know where else it could go.
Isn't that a switch symbol that it's leading
Yep.
to? Do we have switches?
Probably. Switch. Oh, that's a switch. And that's a capacitor, maybe.
Ah, capacitor.
Just going to connect two little things.
Maybe you can't connect to the top right because another component was already there.
Or you think we put this away... Oh my god, what? But no,
So two
that
things
doesn't
can't use the
connect.
same thing.
Wait, two things can't use the same thing? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, so that just means that we've basically got to just fill in all of the areas. Fill in everything, because everything will have its own unique dots.
I guess, but in a way that doesn't make any sense.
No. I mean...
So, because like now we've got that there, it's just doing nothing, because nothing can connect to the other end.
Absolutely.
So it's useless. So it still can't be right.
This is
Impossible.
really confusing.
And that can't go there.
The diagram is
The diagram is rotated?
Sure, why not?
Why? Is that just what they think
but-
senior detective is?
I'm trying to... it's gonna be that
one.
one
Okay.
is what we're looking at, so it's actually like this.
Okay. So the top
Hey,
right...
don't rotate, phone. I did not give you permission to rotate.
Okay, thanks. The top right goes to a diode, right? Right? Also, I guess now the top left goes to a diode. So the top left follows along to a diode. that
Down.
can't- Down, great. And then that continues on to that capacitor-y thing, I guess, which could go that way. And then
It's
continues
like-
on to...
The capacitor goes to a thing that splits between going back to
Ah,
the battery
great.
and not.
Cool. Alright, then that left side goes back to the battery.
This one goes to a squiggle.
This one goes to a squiggle. What's a squiggle?
Don't know.
That
Kirby
type.
squiggle.
We're out to die. We'll have to start again.
Oh. How did you know that we were about to die?
Started smoking.
Oh.
Alright, starting again.
Woof.
The timing is just so silly. Okay, so we had to figure out that the
I need to get
orientation
this
was wrong.
working before it's too late.
Right?
Okay.
Diode.
That one went to a diode, which went to a transistor, which
Right.
goes back to it,
Yep,
and
and
also
to
to a squiggle.
Small,
I guess like an inductor.
inductor.
Oh no, a fuse.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, a fuse.
Okay. That's the fuse. Must have to connect that way. Let's go back and connect.
Okay, which connects to another battery.
It's another
Right.
battery. This one here. All right. Shall we leave that off and
That's not what that looks like. Whatever.
because that battery connects to the bottom right of this thing, which I guess is actually the top. So like that's here. So the one above that, this one also goes to another. No, that goes to a scraggly line. Sorry. Which is a resistor. So the resistor will go there, and after the
Okay.
resistor,
A diode?
go back to one of these, and then where does that go?
To whatever that is.
To whatever what is.
That.
That thing. Okay, what is that? That is a transistor.
Yeah.
Which I guess is this thing. Which connects three
Oh.
things. Yeah, because something comes off there.
Okay.
The one that goes back to the thingy. Yeah, so this is this pathway.
Okay, we need another.
Has another
What was that again? Fuse.
fuse, followed by a little this thingy that gets us back to there.
Okay.
Okay,
That one is done.
next, where are we going?
Okay, so right underneath that, there's another one that also needs a.
Okay, so that's coming out from this side
Yeah,
here.
and it needs another one of those blue thingies.
A little blue thingy. And then what?
Another one of the. Phone. So,
Okay. And then another one of
The arrow things.
this
Diode.
Diode. Oh, really? Which one are we following?
Oh, are you following a different one to me?
Oh no, I see it. Diode. And then that resistor, right? Yeah.
And then another K-shaped thing.
Yeah, which makes sense. Okay.
And then it splits.
Yes. One of those goes.
The one that goes back towards the battery
Yep. There's two. Should be two things on that path.
needs again another triangle. Exactly the same thing that we started with this one.
The diode,
Yeah,
and then the little blue thing,
I think so.
the
Yeah.
double line. Yep.
Yep.
All right, that's all done.
Okay.
What's
now
the other
to
path
split
off that
the other
one
way.
that was split?
It immediately splits again.
Yes, it does.
Great.
One of them goes back to the original diode. Sorry, back to the other one of these. Looks like. Yeah. So this
We are
path.
currently
So
here.
yeah.
Okay.
So then the other path splits
Oh
again.
my god, it splits so many times.
So when it splits again, one of them goes wiggly woo past a bunch of splits, wobbly woo back to this thing. Oh my god.
We could start with this one again.
Oh no, I think I found it.
Oh, please.
This path is the bottom. So
Okay.
that little thing is
an inductor.
So I think the inductor goes here,
Okay.
past a few more splits,
Then it's
and
just
then
a resistor.
this way is a resistor back to that thing. So I've done that path.
Right.
Oh,
Oh,
and
we
then
haven't even put the third battery in.
no,
Whatever, not battery, but
and
whatever.
then the other split here will be a
There's
fuse,
still
I
another
guess,
fuse, okay.
and then that has a couple of splits off it as well.
With
Okay,
some resistors and a blue thing.
why don't we find that last battery?
Sure, I mean, I assume it's going to fit in here.
Yeah, it's got to. Okay, so back at this split. Oh my god, I can't even keep track of which split is which. Oh my god. If we run out of time now, I'm going to quit the game.
You could take a photo of what it looks like right now.
Yeah.
Must have gotten zapped
Nope,
by
okay.
Nico's security
Okay, somebody, if somebody
system.
help us get back to this, we need to. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh my god, I hate this so much. Okay, back to the. Okay. Where are we at? These splits. Okay, so there's one that connects where these two split. So that'll be this one, I think. Should be a resistor. And then the next one that connects with those two split is also a resistor. I think that's this one.
Okay, and that one down there is a...
One of these.
Right.
We've only got those two last things to place. One's on a 3. One's on a 2.
Guys,
We're done.
This should give me a
Boy,
chance to
Oh
boy.
my god!
What are you doing? Stop that!
Again, just don't time it.
Yeah, that was huge.
Oh, we killed Victor.
Oh dear.
Dear Hannah, Victor was rushed to the hospital and then to a courthouse where he was charged with the murder of Niko Jovic. Due to his attempts to subvert justice, he's been denied bail until his trial. Word is he's willing to strike a plea deal for leniency. But I doubt there will be much to be
Again,
found.
that puzzle was not actually a
Potential
bad
buyers
final
Victor
puzzle. It was a
had
great
Yeah.
final puzzle.
came
Really interesting. I
forward
liked that it
immediately.
was twisted
It
the
was
wrong way. You
quickly
had to figure
proven
that out.
They had no
But
idea
the
about
time limit
Victor's
made it
involvement in
terrible.
Nico's death.
I hate it because of
Regardless,
the time.
they decided to
But it's a
cut
great
funding for
puzzle.
the lab immediately. I can hardly blame them. Mason snuck back into the lab the night after Victor's arrest and made off with a drive
Oh,
containing
no.
years of his and Nico's research.
So was Nico stealing
Gray
from
spent
him?
weeks chasing him down until he finally
Maybe.
caught him trying to make a sale at the Technology of Tomorrow.
Oh, thank you so
thank you
much.
so
After
much.
a
That's
heated
lovely.
public argument that sent the Technology of Tomorrow
Oh, hey,
bloggers
it's the
into a
Japan
frenzy.
Expo.
Oh, it is the
reached
Japan
an
Expo.
agreement. Gray promised all due credit would remain with Mason and Ellie, provided they assist him in finishing Nico's work. A video of the argument titled Epic Dork Fight was posted online and went viral almost immediately.
Would that go
Within
viral?
2 hours, Gray was fielding calls
It
from
could.
philanthropic backers wishing to fund their new endeavor. Mason, on the other hand, was fielding date requests from viewers who clearly have a profound affinity for the lost art of arguing.
Really?
Ellie was surprised at first to hear that Mason wanted her to assist with finishing up Nico's work. She agreed to stay on until the first publication is completed. After that, she plans on doing whatever it takes to get back home. She's not sure what her next endeavor will be, but she's excited to make that decision alongside her family. Finding out what had happened to his best friend changed Gray almost immediately. For the first time since his breakdown, he decided to fully re-enter the world of science.
Sure.
They were best
He took the
friends?
lead on
Apparently.
finishing Nico's work and opening the majority of the research up to the public. Some of the work he plans to destroy, as he promised.
When did he
Although she
promise
had
that?
been
I
exonerated,
don't know.
Who? What
wasn't
are these
until
conversations
Ryan
we
knew exactly
missed?
what happened to Nico that she could begin to move on from what happened that night.
She was having trouble
She decided
moving
to stay with the team during the next research
Yes.
phase on the condition that she can personally address all safety issues before each experiment. More than anything, Nico wanted his work to make the world a better place. I'd like to think he'd be very proud
turn
to
into
see the
Jeremy
team working
Irons.
hard to prepare his work for public release. The fact that Niko Jovic's name will be known the world over, while Victor's won't, again proves what I always believed. The world fondly remembers those who always give, and soon forgets those who only
Nah,
take.
sorry, Nancy.
Can't wait to see you. Love, Nancy.
Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, are we supposed to be doing something right now? Yay!
Okay, so I want to. We'll go through this. I want to talk about that final puzzle and why it's bad. Because it's great. Because it's a great puzzle.
Okay,
that
in the
was
meantime,
bad.
let's see. What did we do? Okay, we got the cat.
We built the cat.
Imperfectionist.
We messed with Mason's desk.
Sorry. We didn't write enough music.
Didn't write enough music. Didn't find an Easter egg. Didn't know
Okay.
where that was.
We didn't electrocute ourselves enough.
For running wireless energy
Gotcha.
tests.
We didn't
Create many
ma-
formulas.
Okay.
We didn't pilfer them. We didn't steal them.
I didn't know we
steal
could.
them. We didn't eat all the candies.
Yeah, sure.
We didn't raise the alarm enough. We didn't play enough game. And we didn't mess with the pigeon enough.
I can't believe
happy
we
with all of those.
didn't press the alarm enough times. That's oof. Alright.
Teaser.
Oh, UK, US, South America, Asia, Middle East, or
Teaser.
Oceania landmark.
Thornton
Around
Hall.
here, they say,
Oh, we haven't
it's
done
a
Thornton
wicked
Hall.
place.
We haven't done Thornton Hall.
Abandoned years ago by a family who could no longer take the endless nights when the restless spirits of the past haunted the grounds of Thornton Hall. Jesselyn Thornton dared return,
Those are hella
only to
trees.
vanish without a trace. It's up to me to save her from the ghost of Thornton Hall.
Now, I have seen just a couple of things, I think, about Thornton Hall on the Nancy Drew subreddit, and it sounds like the plot is a little odd.
Hello? Anybody here?
Gonna get ghosted.
Yeah,
Jump scare warning.
She's gonna get ghosted. Terrifying.
I gave you the warning.
I know it was coming. It's still terrifying.
Okay, so while these credits roll, I wanted to. So that last puzzle was annoying because it's a really, really good puzzle. I actually really liked it. It was thematic. It made sense. It was an interesting puzzle. It had twists. It had these moments of like, oh, I get it now. Aha, I get it now. But I hated doing it because it was a puzzle that had layers, right? But when you're timed and you know
can't
that
pay
you
attention to
every new
layers.
layer isn't interesting,
Yeah.
it makes you angry. You're like, okay, well, I guess I know what to do. I'm going to do it quickly. And then when you find this new layer of confusion, you don't go, oh, that's clever. You go, well, now I'm running out of time. I've got to do this new thing. The time thing makes you, makes finding new layers a bad thing,
Yeah.
as opposed to a good thing.
That's sad.
And it's sad because I love the puzzle, and the time made it so unenjoyable. Because a good puzzle is about discovery. Like, discovering layers of a puzzle is so much fun. I'm starting to think, I still want to play them senior because I don't want it to be too easy, but I'm starting to think that basically
These
are
games were
designed,
designed for junior.
and then they don't know how to make them harder in a
Yeah.
satisfying way. Like, if that had just had...
Except for Blackmore.
Blackmore did great, right?
Ah,
Blackmore
thank
was
you so
heaps
much
of fun.
for the death bits.
But yeah, it's that. It's that the things they add for difficulty in senior are just bad puzzle design as opposed to good difficult puzzles. Yeah, Last Train, but these were great.
Yeah, Last Train was great.
And it's just this feeling of you want to add complexity to the
Model
puzzle to make it
shots, okay.
harder, or maybe take away some hints to make it harder, but don't make it unenjoyable. And adding the time limits makes it unenjoyable. It actively makes the things that are good bad.
It's very strange.
And it's
Like, who comes
Gummy
up?
Bear Theater presents Romeo and Juliet, starring Bear 1 and Bear 2. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks, it is the east.
Why is the
and
Romeo
Juliet
gummy bear up
is a
high?
Gummy bear.
technology of today, tomorrow. What are these? Oh no, he's not on his table.
Gummy Bear Theater presents The Deadly Device. How does Ryan know the title of the game?
It's too meta. I'm just a gummy bear. I have enough trouble with simple concepts. I'm blue. Ah!
What's up?
Yeah, she was underutilized.
This is Victor. Your father gave me your number.
Oh yeah, you're calling about
What's
Nancy or
going on? I
something?
love this.
I was considering taking her on as a detective. What are your impressions of her?
I'm glad you asked. Stay away from her. She is a mess and a half. She supposedly solves all her cases or whatever, but that's not totally true. Most of the people she claims are guilty are totally innocent.
This would have been great to have in the game.
Yeah.
Arrested. So you know what that says about a person. My dad says you're some hotshot researcher.
No,
so
that
I
sounds
imagine you
fine
scored
for my
better.
purposes.
The board is
I'm
also
glad I
different
called
in junior.
Me
Yes,
too.
I
See,
wouldn't
that's a
have
good
wanted that,
change.
but-
Different board, more
She's
complex
really
board. That is
confident,
good
arrested
addition of
judgment.
difficulty.
Yeah, I
And
wouldn't
no
have
one
wanted
really
to
likes
change
her.
to have a different
Spread
board
the
than the one we
word.
got. That's hilarious.
That was
Gummy
brilliant.
Bear Theater presents
This is less.
Tragic
Ryan,
End
I'm starting to
of
hate you
the
again.
Gummy Bears.
What a great day to be a
She's
gummy
just
bear.
gonna eat them. She's gonna take
I
a
hope
bite.
no one eats us.
Oh, come on. But yeah, so what a cool puzzle. that was ruined by their version
Yeah.
of difficulty.
Yeah, you only play Junior and even then it's cheats sometimes. Well, it seems like that's how the games are really designed to be played. So that's
just
very fair.
Disappointing.
It's frustrating.
Because I love it as a it's a
Yeah,
great idea.
But some of them are so good on Senior that we can't go back to Junior just because it seems like they were designed that way. Because some
And
of
also
them
then
are
we'd have
still
less to complain
really
about,
Good.
you know?
Oh, that's true. The complaining is good, right?
Everybody loves to complain. What is this?
Oh, is this like differences? This is what it looked like on the Junior. Oh yeah, that's simpler.
That's definitely simpler.
There are many.
Still
there are
difficult.
fewer parts though, right?
Yeah, definitely fewer parts.
Fewer different parts as well.
Yeah, no fuses. And no, yeah, so definitely different.
Yeah.
And then that's Senior here. Yeah, look at that.
Oh,
Much
yeah,
more
that's
complex.
definitely different.
See, and that is a good addition of
Yeah,
difficulty.
absolutely.
Why add the time limit?
They went to the effort of designing a new board for this puzzle.
That's all you should
I
need to do.
assumed that they were making the Senior ones bad out of laziness, but they're clearly
Yeah,
not lazy.
they're making a clear decision. It's not a lack of effort. It's a decision to add the time limit. And the time limit is anti puzzle enjoyment. It takes things and it makes them bad when they should be good.
Very strange. Okay, so it is now 1 o'clock.
Oh, I don't think we're going to start a new one. We've been going for 2 hours. I think it'd be silly to
guess,
start
yeah.
a new Nancy now.
That's fair. Now we have Message in a Haunted Mansion all ready and up to go. Unless there's something that we should play before that one. The other reason is this is yeah, I mean, I like fake time limits more than I like real time limits. Always. So that doesn't bother me at all. I would happily just sit there enjoying the lack of time limit.
Yeah, you could have done something else, like, I don't know. Yeah, fake time limit is okay. Fake time limit you can, like, either feel for the fun, or but then also ignore it when you want to actually play it. What was the other one we played where we had to take our headphones off because the sound was terrible? Oh, the sneezing puzzle. We were doing the puzzle while the guy was sneezing. Or we were, like, searching around, and it was it was just, and we had to just take our headphones off. It's like, I can't concentrate.
That's funny.
But it's like, yeah, if you want to add the time limit, then you change the puzzle. Like, if you think, like, I want a puzzle that fits here, and I know it's a tense situation, you come up with a different puzzle that can be done in a tense way. Like, I didn't hate the time limit as much for the gear placing puzzles, because there's no layers to the gear placing puzzle, right? It's place these gears. You know what you're doing it, you're trying to do it quickly, right? There's no moment where you have to stop and think, now hold on, let's not do anything. Let's think about how these gears might work, and then you discover that the gears can separate and then, like, change into new gears. You know, you'd be like, oh, what are these extra layers? And I have to deal with time limit. It's one that, like, I don't like time limits in general. But if you put a time limit in, you can put in for the gears puzzle, because it's like, oh yeah, I'm just going do-do-do-do-do. And if I fail, I do the same thing
Gears
again.
puzzle in particular, I'm 50-50 on, because I find those gears hard to look at and be able to almost memorize what you've done. Like, I think a timed puzzle is fine if it is easy to get back to where you were. Like, if, as you were learning stuff, like, for this puzzle, we might have been able to go, okay, well, I can remember where the big boxy ones went. So we can get back to that stage very quickly. But then there still would have been a lot of finicky trying to remember. We couldn't just memorize the first half that we had done.
No.
And then spend our time working on the second half. That would be quite hard.
Especially 'cause you can't
gears,
really
I
work
find
them out that
quite
way.
the same. Like, we just had big, medium, and
Yeah.
little gears. And I would struggle to remember where we had placed the medium gears versus the small gears. So it would have been hard to save time on the second run through.
Yeah, right? That is true. That is true. But, like, it's just, you have to, if you want to have a time limit, you got to design the right puzzle for the time limit.
Yeah.
You know?
That's odd.
Or you do a thing like where it's, like, great one that wasn't really a puzzle, but, like, for time, and was at the end of the Shattered Medallion, where you have, like, the oh, we're heading down the river. It's a rapid river. You're going to go this way.
yeah.
You're going to go the way of the fangs. You're going to go this. Because then it's like...
prepare for that. You know what's coming. You can tell what's going to come next.
And then it's
if
not like
do it
you have
again.
to think, am I taking too long to make this decision? Because like, no, you know you have to make a snap decision. That creates a sense of urgency. And then it's just like, can you make the right decisions every time? You're like, great, that's fine. I can keep up with this, right? It's like keeping up with the thing that's happening.
Yeah.
You know? But instead, the time limit was... You could do a Simon Says style puzzle with the time limit. Which, because
it did.
part of it is the idea of like, no, you have to be able to... Like, we're testing your skill, being able to be like, dun 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 dun. Okay, I dun 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 dun. Oh, that was wrong. I got the wrong note.
And
you know?
Simon Says is super easy to come back to and restart.
Yeah.
Like, because you have done it so many times that those first ones are now easy.
Yeah, they become super... you're not doing the puzzle then, you're just getting back to it. And that still has urgency and a time limit. You can... But a puzzle like this, with new discoveries,
it was
realizing
much.
it's turned the wrong way, realizing that, trying to slowly track these things...
Yeah, they were very hard.
The time limit makes the puzzle annoying. And it's just like... And it's unsatisfying because it's a cool puzzle. I really love it. It was thematic and great and used knowledge we'd had before and utilized stuff that we... Like, it was a really cool idea.
Now, for whatever reason, this session of Deadly Device was better than all the other sessions of Deadly Device.
Much better.
We were doing stuff.
We had goals, and then when we followed up on those goals, we achieved them.
If we didn't have you in the chat telling us where to find foil and things like that, it would have been more frustrating.
The foil was annoying. Especially because I was thinking of, like, foil...
Like a box of alfoil, a roll of alfoil.
And even then, when I saw that thing, I don't picture it as foil when it was
No.
cased in. Because I'm expecting it to be puffy, almost.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so it doesn't break.
I getcha.
So I wasn't picturing it as, like, this is foil. I was like, that's a bag that is, like, going to have, like, sponginess to it, wrapped in foil, so therefore the thing's not going to break. And it's like, that to me is not foil. That would be weird. I wouldn't store those things in just a plain foil bag. I don't know how Nancy knew how to make a Faraday cage. Did we get taught how to make a Faraday cage?
What was that? We just wrapped a box in alfoil and then stuck a paperclip to it.
Yeah, it's like, and I tried to put a bull clip and they're just like, it's not the time for that. Oh, it's not the time for that. You fool. Obviously we do the paperclip first. Like, sure, Nancy, I'll believe you. Okay. If you need to. This is a bit funny.
There were definitely some good puzzles in that one. And some questionable things.
Yes. That last session was much nicer. I think before this last session, I would have just been like, Deadly Device, don't bother. Bad Nancy.
But
now
it left
I'm
a
like,
relatively
oh, yeah,
good
actually,
final
yeah, that's kind of
impression.
fun. It's pretty cool. The blue book.
Yeah, but I assume the blue book didn't mention paperclips.
I bet you,
know
it does.
what it
I bet
probably
you it's
did.
like,
I mean, Mason's book mentioned gummy bears.
Yeah. If Mason's book's gonna have gummy bears,
Yeah, that's fair.
then the other book's gonna have paper clips.
yeah.
But yeah, it ended up being quite fun.
So, unless there's any reason that we shouldn't message in a haunted mansion next, does anyone know anything about spoilers for that one?
Every puzzle is timed.
Great.
Nancy.
I don't even know if it's an old or a new.
True. It's gotta be a new. It feels new.
Let's find the list.
List of Nancy Drew games.
Oh, it's really old.
Oh, it's really old?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I miss the oldies.
Gotta love an oldie. List of Nancy Drew Adventure series.
Alright.
Oh, it's the third one.
Oh, fantastic. It'll be the earliest one we've played.
The earliest one we've ever played.
Oh, but Royal Tower
It was released on the Game Boy Advance.
Aww. That's weird.
Oh my god, can we play Message in a Haunted Mansion and then try and find an emulator for the Game Boy version? A GBA version of a Nancy game?
Pretty cool.
It is the only one I can see that has a Game Boy Advance port. One has a DVD port. Blackmore
Oh, that's fun.
had a DVD version.
Let's see how we're going. Do you want to put this list up on screen? Is that possible? So we can
Yeah,
see what we've
I'll go
done and
back
haven't done.
boop.
Okay, so we haven't done Secrets Can Kill or Stay Tuned for Danger yet.
Can I like... There you go, that's probably a nicer version.
Sure.
So Secret to Kill, no.
Nope. Stay Tuned
Stay
for
to
Danger,
Danger,
no.
no.
Message on Haunted Mansion.
We're about
TBA.
to. Treasure we've done.
Yep.
Final Scene we've done.
Yep.
Scarlet Hand we've done. Ghost Dogs we've done.
Check.
Carousel we've
Check.
done. Deception Island we've done.
Check.
Secret
No.
Shadow Ranch, no.
I've been saving it.
Blackmore we've done.
Yep.
that the one we did second, Blackwall?
Yeah.
Yeah. Old Clock, we've
Yep.
done. Blooming Canyon, we've
Yep.
done. Danger by Design, done. Kapu Cave,
No.
White Wolf,
Yep.
yes. Crystal Skull,
Yep.
yes. Venice,
Yep.
yes. Malloy,
Yep.
yes. Seven Ships,
No.
Warnings at Waverley,
Yes.
yes. Trail of the Twister,
Yes.
yes. Water's Edge, yes. Captive Curse, yes. Alibi, yes.
Wow,
Tomb of
that's
the Lost
late.
Queen, yeah.
Yep.
Tomb of the Lost Queen, yes. Deadly Device,
Yep.
yes. Thornton Hall,
No.
Silent Spy, yes.
Yes.
Medallion, yes.
Yes.
Lies, yes.
Yes.
No.
No, and
No.
no. Midnight in Salem doesn't have its own page.
That's weird.
Weird. Untitled 34 game. It's there. It's on Wikipedia.
So, we
how
don't
many
have
is
many
that?
to run.
1, 2, 3. Let's keep counting that one. 4, 5, 6. Though I don't know if we'll ever get to play Ransom. 7, 8, 9. That's more than
9
I
to
thought.
go. Alright, that's a lot of Nancy's.
Yeah, that's. I feel alright about that. And there aren't too many of these that I'm dreading.
Fair. That's cool. We're getting close to the end of the Nancy's. And then we're gonna have to start playing something else.
And yet, I mean, not. It's still going to be 6 months.
Yeah, you know. That's true. Unless they're all one session Nancy's.
That seems unlikely.
Let's get through the next one in one
So
session.
it's taking us about a year. It'll take us about a year and a half to get through all of the Nancy games. That's fun. That's good to know.
That's really cool. Alright, with that, I think we'll probably end up there,
Alright,
right?
that's
Short
fair.
stream. We finished off Deadly Device. Can't believe it took us like 4.
Yeah, 4.
Although, was the first one a half stream? Did we pick up the one
I
halfway?
don't think so. I think that was Shattered Medallion. I didn't do
Yeah,
that
4. That's a lot of streams. Alright.
That was a biggie.
Well, thank you everybody for hanging out. It was good fun. Thank you for all the trivia for Danny.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so we should finish by reminding me of the ones that
Oh,
I
yes.
didn't know.
Yes.
Okay. Mont St. Michael
More
were the Normandy monks.
Mm-hmm.
The Tower Bridge was the bridge by the Tower of London.
That makes sense.
The Bay.
Of Biscay.
No, it wasn't the Bay of Biscay.
No, the Bay was Mont St. Michael, wasn't it?
No, you're right. Sorry. What am I thinking of? No, the canyon. Sorry. What was the Namibian canyon? It was like Bluefish Canyon or something. The Mosque of Jannah was in Mali. The Nazca Lines were in Peru. Just Fish River? Ah, so close. And we got a dog to keep us entertained. Oh no, he wants ears! He wants ears!
Ah, my ear! No! 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 Ah! No! My ears!
Yep.
No!
So that was the Tower Bridge. Nice and chill. You are a monstrous dog. He's just wagging his tail and lunging for you.
No!
What type of rock? Okay, so the type of rock that was limestone. Parisian Monument was the Arc de Triomphe. The largest city in Canada was called like Le Touque or something.
The Duke?
Yeah, I hadn't heard of it. Le Touque. The Bund is a landmark in which city? Oh my god, I can't remember.
It's East Asian.
Was it Korea?
No, that's what I guessed.
Oh, that was what.
I was wrong.
And the Wadi Rum, Le Truc. Oh my god, I have forgotten these. Where was the Wadi Rum? No, I've completely forgotten those two.
I believe the Bund was Shanghai?
That I must have been paying attention to something else because that's not even making me go, oh, of course. Like, not at all. It was Le Touque. It was Shanghai. Okay. Where was the Wadi Rum?
It was not North Africa.
Yeah, but where was it?
Middle East.
Jordan. Right, I do remember.
You
that.
can't get away from me. Don't you try and get away.
I should probably look up what those
Don't
things
you
are.
try and get away. No.
Oh no, you stuck. You are stuck.
Okay, you can get away.
Blah. Okay, so the Great Mosque, that was in Mali, the second largest canyon. Fish River. Pulpit Rock, Norway. The Gullfoss was Iceland, and the famous bridge in Prague was the Charles Bridge.
Hello, I'm Charles Bridge.
Exactly. Thank you so much. That is a good trivia method. I really appreciate that. This is basically what I do when I'm training myself with Trivial Pursuit cards. I go through them, and every time I make a mistake on a card, that card gets set aside, and I just keep going through cards until I get a card 100% right. Then that card goes back in the box, and then I go through all the cards that I got things wrong on, and I keep cycling through them until I get every card 100% right. Just go keep fixing your mistakes. Alright. What? What did I do?
My mistake?
I have never tried to fix you.
Alright, bye, buddy.
Oh, thank you so much, Monkey.
See ya, have fun.
Super helpful. Yeah. Have a good day. Have a good rest of weekend. Go through about half. Good to know. Alright. See you guys.